Hey fellow creations, it's Elijah here with Holly Hill, bringing you your weekly sermon preview. You know, we like choices. We like to make decisions. We like to have a lot of different things to choose from. We recently moved in to a new house and we had to decide. Me and my wife, we went to Lowe's and we looked at all the options of the washers and dryers that they had. They have oodles and oodles of them. The same with the curtains and the drapes. We went down that aisle and there were so many to choose from that we couldn't make a decision. It's because people like having choices to make. And in fact, people make about 35,000 decisions in their daily lives, from what shoes they put on, to what socks they wear, to what utensils they use, to what they eat for breakfast, to what they say. All these things, a lot of different decisions that we make. And it turns out that, a lot of those decisions that we make, the things that we choose, are really inconsequential. It doesn't really matter what color drapes you pick. It doesn't really matter what fork you use for your meal. It doesn't matter what socks you put on. A lot of those things don't matter. The one choice that really does matter, and there are some choices that matter, but one choice that really does matter is whether or not we choose kindness. In Ephesians chapter 4, verses 17 through 32, Paul is writing about the new life that we live in Christ because of the love that Christ has shown to us. And at the end of that passage, he wraps it all up by saying how we need to choose kindness with one another. In Ephesians 4, 31 and 32, he says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ forgave you. So in preparation for our Vacation Bible School, which is coming up this Sunday, June 8th, starting at 6:30 p.m. In preparation for that, which is on the topic of choosing kindness, we're going to be looking at choosing kindness as our sermon for Sunday morning at 11 a.m. What we'll be doing is we'll be looking at Ephesians chapter 4, verses 31 and 32, and we'll notice 6 things that we're to put off, that we're to put away from us, and 3 things that we're to start doing to show kindness to people, to choose kindness because of what God has done for us. So we welcome you all to come to our worship service this upcoming Sunday, June 8th, at 11 a.m. for our worship service and our sermon, and then come back again at 6:30 p.m. for the beginning of our Vacation Bible School, which is all about choosing kindness. In this world of choices, there's not a whole lot of choices that really matter. A lot of things are inconsequential. But one thing that's really important that we have to make sure to get right is to choose kindness with one another. So we welcome you to come this upcoming Sunday, 11 a.m. for worship and 6:30 for our Vacation Bible School. We love you all and we hope to see you then. Bye-bye.